What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for stopping in. Today we have an exciting new knife to take a look at coming in from QSP. Huge shout out to them for sending this in. And I have to say right off the start, everyone, this is the most promising crossover EDC fixed blade that I have come across. I put this back in the box to do just an unpackaging, but I have had the fixed blade out and have been carrying it and using it. Comes with a nice package from QSP there, as always. And what we are looking at is the QSP Canary mini fixed blade. Now, they did also make a full-size fixed blade as well. I'll link this down below, and I'll link the full size. That way there isn't any confusion, and I'll have them labeled. I'll also link the Canary folders. There's two different versions. There's at least 4 different Canary models that you can actually choose from, 2 folders and 2 different fixed blades. Now, this fixed blade right here is, in my opinion, so far, I haven't checked, everything out on the face of the earth, but in regards to a micro EDC fixed blade in a high value sense, I don't know if this can be beaten by really anything. We're looking at right around $50 for this thing. We're talking 14C 28N blade steel. Nice stonewash finish on this particular version. They have a bunch of different versions you can choose from. This is the denim micarta, and you have those speed holes there for weight relief, and we have a nice row of jimping up here, and it's like a cross-cut jimping. It looks really good, and it works really good as well. Now, for me personally, this is only a 3-finger knife. I think for most people, it'll be a 3-finger knife. And I don't have an issue with that because it is a designated 3-finger knife. That's what this was designed for. This isn't for somebody with extremely small hands. This was designed to be a 3-finger neck knife. It does come with a beautiful carbon fiber pancake style sheath with a bunch of different lashing points. Now, what I've been doing is just using the chain that came with it, and it's a nice little chain. I got 50 of these, and they're all a little bit different. This is a lot different than some of the ones that come with fixed blades, but it seems to be pretty good. Typically, I'll put paracord, and once in a while, these are easy to take on and put on and take off. So I like the chain in some instances. If it's going to stay a permanent neck knife, then I have no problem lashing it up with paracord. But a knife that I might put in the pocket or on the belt in a scout carry manner, I might opt to just do the chain because it's easy to take on, put on and take off. As far as the retention on the sheath, it is phenomenal. Very good. Tactile click on the way in, tactile click on the way out. And the other thing that is really nice about this package is while this is sheathed up, you can get your 3-finger grip while it is still in the sheath. And that's a big deal, getting a nice comfortable grip on this thing before you even pull it out of the sheath. So very, very nice. You have a great blade shape for just everyday cutting tasks. This drop point with this nice slant down to the tip there. And they do put like a swedge there rolling to the tip. Give that a little bit of added strength. Sharpening choil, it's all right. Not too bad. But to get this knife right here from QSP around $50, I think this is a phenomenal fixed blade, guys, because the entire package is worth the price of admission of that $50 to get this nice sheath. It is a pancake sheath, yes, but it is extremely minimal. So in this case, pancake or taco, it's really irrelevant in this size. This can easily fit anywhere. A fold over sheath would have fit, in a standard fixed blade. This is going to be just fine. It slides right down in the pocket, no problem. It's going to be great for neck carry because it's extremely lightweight, and not only is it extremely lightweight, but this thing looks really damn good hanging, from the neck in a neck knife spot. Now, admittedly, this has mainly been carried and used around the house. I think a couple, trips around town or whatever, I had it on, but mainly around the house. But I tell you what, I've said it before. There's nothing quite like having a really dependable neck knife with you because, yeah, folder's nice and easy in the pocket. A fixed blade in the pocket is nice and easy. But having a dependable neck knife right at your chest is literally, I don't know if you can get any quicker, any better, any easier than that, right? I know your right pocket's not too far away, but this being, if you're doing something and you realize you need a knife and you're up here doing something, it's literally right there at your chest. You can pull this out, open up your package of new knives, put it back, in the sheath, and you're good to go. So this thing is invaluable. It's extremely lightweight. It's a really good size. Right out of the box, it's ready to go around the neck. You could fit an Alti clip on here. You could put scout straps on here. If you wanted a lot of versatility, you could put one or the other on here and also lash it up with a chain. And then that way you can wear it as a neck knife. And then if you're going somewhere that maybe it's not a good idea to have it hanging from the neck or whatever, you can pop the chain off, drop that in your pocket, and you still have either your scout straps or pocket clip on here to slide it into the pocket or put it onto the belt. And that makes this very versatile, being able to take it from a neck carry to putting it on body. So very versatile in the entire package. The entire fixed blade is very versatile, and I think it's going to be extremely hard to beat this knife right here if you're looking for a crossover fixed blade from neck to pocket carry. Now, I've been running this thing through the ringer here the last week. Let's see how that 14C is holding up. Looks pretty good to me, huh? Very good. QSP, they do a phenomenal job on their quality control. When you get a QSP, it's going to come sharp out of the box. You're going to get a very solid product. And, I see fixed blade content, and, I don't get to watch a ton of knife videos anymore. But I can say I haven't really ever seen this. And I'm sure there's videos out there. I know there's videos out there. But I just don't really see this enough displayed for people who are coming in, people who are looking for, they're starting their EDC fixed blade journey. Something like this right here is a top recommendation for someone who is just starting out. It's a perfect size to start with to see if this is right around the size you want to stay, or do you want to go a little bit larger and try the next step up? And the great thing about a fixed blade like this is if you get something like this and ultimately you want something a little bit larger, a little bit smaller, this is still going to have a place that it can be used. That'll be up to you to decide where that's at, but it can definitely have another role, whether it's in a vehicle, a backpack, a pouch, in the kitchen, wherever it might be on your kit, you pick. But it can definitely have a use case if you go to something else. That's the great thing about knives and stuff like that, even if you get something else, add something else, you can still put this somewhere where it can have a good use. But I think this is just highly, highly recommendable. And if you do get this and you spend 45 to 50 bucks on this, or what, right around 50 bucks for this, and you ultimately, you try it for a couple weeks, couple months, and you ultimately do get something else just a little bit larger or whatever, this would be great in combination with a little bit larger fixed blade. This is great in combination with a folder or two. Having a fixed blade, they are just much more rigid than a folder will ever be, and that's just the way that it goes. So having something like this, albeit not a huge chopper fixed blade, but you'll be able to do a little bit more with this than you would any of your, day-to-day folders. But as far as price goes, materials, build quality, quality control, and company behind the product, this is easily in my top 5 most recommendable micro EDC fixed blades that there is. I know that you can get like D2 for 30 bucks, and there's lots of variation, but this is precise and dedicated, solely for what it is. It's not trying, it didn't come out as this and it's trying to be that, or whatever the case is. This was designed strictly to be a small micro EDC fixed blade for around the neck or in the pocket. And I think they absolutely nailed it. They kept the price reasonable. If it's up, if you're asking me, should you get something in like D2, or something like that for 30 bucks? Or should you spend the extra 20 and get something like this with this type of sheath? No question in my mind, I would pick up something like this. And then if you felt the need, you could add a scout strap or an alti clip to this, and that would give this thing a ton of different functionality for you. I'll have scout straps and alti clips linked down below in the description, as well as all the Canary line from QSP. Couple of folders, couple of fixed blades. You'll have to let me know, what do you think of the QSP Canary neck knife fixed blade? Love hearing from you guys, no matter what it is. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. That helps push the video to more people. If you're new to my channel, I release daily knife and EDC content just like this. Make sure you're subscribed and you ring that bell. That'll notify you anytime I release new content. I'll put a couple of new videos up on your screen right now. Go check one of them out. Have yourself an awesome day. Thank you all again for watching. I will catch you on the next one.